speed.
I've heard of one. It's supposed to be very fast, nigh uncatchable. The Black Pearl.
If you are planning on being competitive for 2ER, you probably will want to go with the heavy rush here. I have no idea how this is going to work out here, especially because there's nothing to clear shock mines. I have to point this out, guys. There's no critters for Warship Season 32 commanding for years. A massive amount of offense is unleashed for 5ER gameplay. 5ER gameplay, that's max barrage. So that's 2 max barrage and 2 max barrage, 2 max artillery. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Heavy chopper, rocket chopper meta being a thing for 6ER. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Skull Army and friends. SkullCrusher here on the developer build account. Gonna bring you, Commander, and break down the sneak peek for Warship Season 32 commanding for years. Quick reference, it's because of you, Commander, for playing this game for years and being in control of your troops, of your Boom Beach for warships and for Archipelago. So, commanding for years is because of you for playing this game for years. So that's pretty cool right there. So much going on for Season 32. We've got a brand new tech tree guide for Warship Season 32 we will be giving you. We've also got the CRV, the chest rank values, the deck layouts, all the juicy stuff you want to know, and also the season length will be 3 weeks, guys. We're going to be starting on February 28th and running through March the 20th. This is also going to be a new sneak peek, almost unlike any other sneak peek I've done before, because we've also got a little bit of a live gameplay, or at least recorded gameplay for 2ER leading up through 6ER as we break down the tech tree for each ER as well. Super excited, guys. We're going to leave 7ER to the imagination, as you can see this monstrosity that I have put together here. So get ready, guys. We've got a crazy sneak peek ready for you. Once again, guys, don't forget to leave a like on today's sneak peek if you are new, metaphorically speaking as well. Trust me, go grab a stick of dynamite, okay, and then light that set stick of dynamite. Hear me out here. Go run over to that subscribe button, okay? Then you place that set stick of light dynamite beside the subscribe button. You then run away, and that's right, you blow up that subscribe button. We're going to dive on into your sneak peek for Boom Beach Warship Season 32 commanding for years. Let's do this. Alright guys, so this will be our 2 ER tech tree for Warship Season 32. And what I want you to pay attention to, and I'll move it over just a little bit more so you can pick up the medkit and the TH here for the 2 ER part of the tech tree here. So what you're going to see for 2 engine room pretty much is going to be either all riflemen, rifleman zooka, and or heavy zooka, and or rifleman heavy, and or rifleman heavy zooka. Pretty much it's going to be either rifleman heavy or zooka combination. Heavies might be a little bit later on for those that do stay in for 2 ER, just because it's a little bit down the dead end path for 2 engine room here. We do have a multi-node there as well, which is pretty cool. I did pick up the cannons. We're going to dive on into some 2 ER gameplay. All right, so for this attack right here, looks like we are going to go in with the full rifleman here. Now keep in mind guys that we are going to be having, I believe, 50% troop health and 50% troop damage. I probably should have staggered my drops just a little bit more, but we do have that full rifleman blitz pushing forward here. I'm going to cycle some shocks here. We did pick up the 2 additional cannons from the multi-node. Now that I think about it, I don't think we actually have them placed down right now. Those med kits are going to come in clutch right now, but you're going to be seeing some crazy stuff like this. Let's go back and cycle some shocks here. I think we should be able to get this, guys. Let's go back. A couple more medkits. Absolutely beautiful. And you know what? I think we're actually going to finish off some shocks on the flamethrowers. What an awful shock there. We actually missed the other flamethrower. But just like that, with the rifleman. Not bad, guys. Okay, so now we're going to try this with a heavy rush. And remember, guys, with that 50% TH and with that 50% TD, I honestly think we're just going to steam roll through this layout here. Let's go right to that first engine room. Looking pretty good right here, guys. Remember, there's no smokes for 2 ER here, so you're going to be taking the blunt of pretty much everything. My flares are actually only tick 3. I should probably work on that, but once those heavies actually do lock on, you're going to see how quick it does actually take for them to drop these engine rooms. Even with all 4 of those flamethrowers locked on, look at that, 28 seconds. Heavy zooka. So now we're going to hit the same base with HZ here, and I think we're going to go with 2 boats of heavies first, kind of as our meat shield. We will get a little bit of damage from them as well. We're going to drop our 4 boats of zookas, and then we will finish off with those last 2 boats of heavies here. So not bad at all. I think all we have to really do is just kind of cycle our shocks as we push forward here. Heavies should do a really easy job clearing the mines, of course, as the zookas really pack that punch here. But as you can see, this is significantly slower than the heavy rush there. So if you are planning on being competitive for 2 ER, you probably will want to go with the heavy rush here, especially if you do tend to come across more of the 2 ER layouts when the engine rooms are so close to each other. Now, you're not going to see this. Some players probably will take advantage of the full layout here for that purpose, but there you have it. Here we have the tech tree going into 3 ER. As you can see, that would be 3 engine room right there, and things start getting really interesting. Warriors would be the next troop that you're picking up in 3 ER. Brick will be the first hero that you will be picking up as well if you choose in 3 engine room, and you do also end up picking up shock mines, which is pretty cool, and way off a beaten path here for 3 ER, you will actually be able to pick up rocket launchers as well. Now, I do want to point out with warriors, there may be a small window with them due to the fact that shock mines are so far, not so far, but out of the way from initially unlocking the warriors. Now, there's also a multi-node. Fun fact about this multi-node after 3 engine room, it is the first one after 3 ER there, after the 50% GBE, the multi-node does offer you 2 sniper towers, 2 flamethrowers, and 2 machine guns, but ironically, machine guns are not available until actually after that multi-node there, so you will not be able to pick up the machine gun on this multi-node right off the bat here. It's either going to have to be the sniper towers or the flamethrowers. And then, of course, moving into it as well, if you do choose to pick up a brick, you do have your first proto node as well. I do have the shock blaster chosen for this one here, but the laser beam 1 and the micro 1 is also available. Considering warriors might be a thing, that microwaver 1 and laser beam you might be seeing some, but I do believe the shock blaster probably will be the most popular here. And then, of course, you know, boom cannons you're also going to be able to pick up as well. Flamethrowers, machine guns, you will be able to add on 50% building damage as well. And then if you do continue off the small dead end path here, tanks, you do have to pay the tank tax here to unlock the rocket launchers. And then once we do actually lead up into the 4th engine room, which we do have right over here. Let's just get the cam out of the way. We will talk about that in just a moment here. There's also another 100% GBE you might be able to pick up for 3ER if you choose. And now we're going to actually show you the layout with some live attacks here. So let's check this out, guys. We're going to try a warrior rush on an absolute dirty 3ER. And this is what potentially our dirty 3ER is going to look like here. Now, not necessarily this layout right here, but as you can see how intimidating it does look with our max rocket launchers for 3ER with a shock blaster as well. So not bad at all. We do have just the one ramp here. This does look pretty similar to 3ER layouts we have seen in the past. So we're going to go in and try a warrior hit with a brick here. We've got our warriors in brick loaded. I have no idea how this is going to work out here, especially because there's nothing to clear shock mines. So I don't know how effective warriors is going to be. This might be absolutely abysmal here, but we'll give it a go here. Let's go right to the ER here. We'll take a little bit of heat from the shock mines here. Oh, I really don't know how well this is going to do. Let's activate that BO. Let's reflare. Gonna have to shock. Okay, we got that ER pretty quick. We're gonna go right up top now. 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to come back and go shock. Let's go battle orders again. Oh, snap. We're getting... Oh, my Lanta. We're getting roasted. Yeah, you know what? Some players might be able to pull this off. But, yeah, I don't know how well Warrior Rush is going to be on 3 engine room. All right. Now, let's switch it up. Let's see how well we do with 4-4 heavy zooka. Once again, remember, guys, we do have those shock mines, which is pretty dirty here. We've got brick and battle orders. You know what? Iron Will might not be a bad idea as well here. So we've got all our troops coming out to play right now. Sergeant Brick as well. I think we're going to pop that first battle orders. I think the worst thing is just knowing that there's nothing to clear mines. And with this season only have... Oh, those Zookas just took a beating. With this season only having 50% troop health... yeah, not troop health, sorry, 50% building health. There's 150% troop health. Actually, 150... No, never mind. Yeah, it should be all right. Fair amount of troop health. Not bad, though, as we do push forward here. We're going to try to activate... We got a lot of gunboat energy. We should just try to keep... cycling the shocks as we push forward here. Really want those heavies to keep eating those mines. We're going to pop another battle orders. Remember, guys, we do have 100% GBE plus a max gunboat as well. Let's cycle another shock over here. Oh, we're losing the Zookas on the right flank right there. This is horrible. Okay, let's pop another battle order there. GBE seems to be okay, but we're losing our meat shields. For those that do decide to stay for, you know, Dirty 3, this is going to be crazy here. All right, we got one more ER to go. I don't even think we're going to get it here. We're going to fizzle like a boss here, and there is my attempt attacking Dirty 3 with Brick Heavy Zooka. Once again, it can definitely be done, but yeah, it's going to be intense, guys. This is going to be another dirty defensive season. And here we are moving forward into 4 engine room, and I kid you not, it just keeps getting dirtier and dirtier. So for the 4ER part of the tech tree, once you do enter 4 engine room, the first node you're going to be unlocking will be troop damage. So you're going to be adding on, I believe, up to 100% troop damage at this point right here. Let's just backtrack for a moment. Yes, that would be 50 right there. And that would be our 100 right there. And then it's pretty cool, too, because mortars don't become available until after the 4th engine room. That's going to be on your main path right there. You'll branch down to pick up your medics there. Dr. Kavan is off to the left after the medics there. If you do choose to pick him up, he's very cheap, readily accessible. I can see a lot of players getting Kavan very, very early. That second win does come in clutch here. Once you do get back onto the main path right there, you will pick up that 50% building damage. I believe 50% building damage. No, 100% building damage. That's 50% building damage. Now we are at the 100% building damage right there, so pretty cool on that end. And then you could also pick up your boom mines, which is awesome. That's all mines readily available for 4ER gameplay. Regular mines, shock mines, and boom mines right there. Artillery, finally something to clear mines or at least start doing damage. We do have artillery available right there, and then of course you can go up and pick up the Grens. Those will be the new troops available for 4ER gameplay. Can't really see anybody using them, but you might still see them. And then of course you do have a multi-node readily available for mines, mortars, or 1 boom cannon. Just for the purpose of the sneak peek here, we do have the boom cannon, but I can see 2 mortars or even 5 mines, honestly, coming in a clutch here. So we're yeah this is what our Dirty 4 essentially will look like here. And this is absolutely filthy here. We're going to dive on in and we're going to try some heavy zooka here. This time not with brick. We're going to go Kavan. Kavan is going to be absolutely necessary for this one. We've got our second wind ready as well. Let's see how well we fare, guys. Remember, it's either going to be the heavy rushing with brick. It's going to be Kavan, heavy zooka. You know, riflemen are still readily available. Warriors as well. Actually, let's try something a little bit crazy here. Let's go 2 boats of warriors and let's go 3-3. I got an idea here. We have artillery as well. All right, this is just filthy. Okay, okay, we can clear mines, so that's gonna come important here. So let's go. I can't remember if I put a shock mine behind this guy. No, we're good. But we are gonna go you, and you. Fair amount of GBE right there just to clear those mines. We're gonna go our 2 boats of warriors here. And we're going to go directly to the engine room. I did similar attack strategies for Season 31. Great season to use the Warriors. So we're going to go back. I might have to reflare. We will have to reflare. We're going to drop that med kit as well. And we're going to cycle 1 shock on the other side. I really hope that's enough there. We're also taking heat from that rocket launcher on the other side. Perfect. Okay. So we got our 1 engine room. And now I honestly have no idea how this is going to work out. Let's go 1-2. Kavan will be bringing back warriors, which is going to be absolutely clutch here because those warriors might come in handy here. So let's come back and go 1-1. And then you know what? Kavan come out to play. I have to point this out, guys. There's no critters for Warship Season 32 commanding for years. I repeat, there's absolutely no critters. Kavan literally almost just hit a boom mine right there. But I want to avoid all that junk on the other side. So we're going to come back over here. Let's just drop a smoke. We're going to pop another second wind here, and let's just see if we can kind of concentrate our troops going in this direction here. So we're still kind of oh, there's the warriors. I love it. I hate that all we have is artillery to clear mines. That's really not going to come in that much handy. Okay, you know what? We're going to pop another second wind here. I'd love to bring back some of these heavies, which is exactly what we just did right here. So beautiful. Oh, my Lanta. We're taking so much heat. Let's cycle another shock over here. That shock blaster. Oh my Lanta, we've got that rocket launcher on the other side as well. I don't know if using all the artillery at the beginning of the attack was such a good idea, because I probably should have taken out a rocket launcher or 2. More than likely, we are going to fizzle on this. I really want to give you an insight as to how dirty I think this season is going to be, especially those that decide to go Dirty 4. As we get into 5 ER gameplay for Warship Season 32, commanding 4 years here, things start to get really spicy. Now, I want to point out that the only addition for defenses that we're going to be picking up is a multi-node, a proto multi-node, with either Shock Blaster 1, CMO 2, or Grappler 2. For the purpose of the sneak peek here, we did pick the Grappler 2. But for a massive amount of offense is unleashed for 5 ER gameplay. If you do choose to branch off and get Sparky at the bottom there right after 5 ER, you are able to. She is expensive, with her final upgrade being 1.2, I believe 25 million. And then of course you do also unlock the Bombardiers for 5 ER gameplay. That's going to be huge. After Bombardiers, you know what? You can branch up, pick up Barrage. Barrage is going to be massive as well. Remember, 50% building health, and it's at the end of the Tech Tree. Cryoneers are also readily available. More building damage. I believe we get up to 150 BD with that node right there. You can branch down after the Grappler, pick up, or branch down after the Proto multi-node, pick up the Scorcher, and then yes, Seekers are also available for 5 ER. So massive amount of offense opens up after 5 ER. You know, we got the Cryos, we've got the Bombardiers, we've got Captain Everspark, we've got the Scorchers, and yes, we've got the Seekers as well. Now, if you've been going dirty for your layout leading up to 5 ER, this is potentially what a Dirty 5 will look like here. Now, once again, with the only addition to the layout moving forward from 4 ER is just our Proto node, and for this one, we did pick the Grappler, which I freaking love here. I think this layout looks dirty. I might even try this layout here if I'm maxed out once I do get to 5 ER here. So we're going to try this out with a 4-4 heavy Bombardier with Kavan's second wind attack here. Let's see how well we fare out against this layout. All right, that Grappler really scares me. You know what? I'm going to drop everybody from the left ramp here. I'm not too entirely sure how this is going to work out, but we're going to give it a go here. Remember, guys, I do believe we have 100% troop damage as well, at least for the start of this attack here. Let's bring that last guy out over here. 1-2. And let's get Kavan over on this side over here. All right, looking pretty good so far. So we got that barrage. Let's see what it's like taking out some engine rooms here. Let's go 1, 2. So that's 2 barrage. Remember, guys, we're 5 ER gameplay. That's max barrage. So that's 2 max barrage. And 1, 2. 2 max barrage, 2 max artillery. 1, 2. Oh, wow. 2 and 2. So if you max your barrage and artillery for 5 ER, that's pretty dope right there. Let's get a second wind going over here. And you know what? Let's try to BART out this back one over here as well. 1, 2. 1, 2. I can really see artillery and barrage being a thing here, especially, you know, with all the available gunboat energy. That's going to be a pretty dirty meta here. Even in 4 ER, which we didn't really talk about, we're going to go for the aggressive Hail Mary flare right now. Let's just shock the world. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pop another second wind. And yeah, that's dirty. 5 ER is going to be crazy if you do have artillery barrage. Of course, Kavan, you know, heavies, bombas. You just saw it right here. Yeah, I'm excited. I am actually really excited for 5 ER gameplay. Warship Season 32. All right, Skull Army. Things really start getting spicy here for 6 ER gameplay. Now, right after you do unlock 6 ER, you will be introduced to a proto node, which is either the Microwaver 1, Doom Cannon 2, or Grappler 2. Then you can either rush your butt right to 7 ER, unlock that mech, pick up some troop health. I believe that is the 150 troop health. Yes, it is. No, that's the 100. My bad. That is the 100% troop health node. And then boom, you are right at 7 ER. Or check this out, guys. After Doom Cannon, you can decide to go down the dead-end path and pick up all the goodies. And I'm talking rocket chopper we have available. Bullet we have available. We've also got another proto multi-node with Doom Cannon 2, Sky Shield 3, Damage Amplifier 3. We've got that 150 GBE just chilling right there. And then, of course, heavy choppers as well. Not to mention the shock launchers. So, yeah, all that goodness is available for 6 ER gameplay. Yeah, heavy choppers, rocket choppers, bullet, 2 proto multi-nodes, more gunboat energy, shock launchers, more troop health, all 6 ER. Now, we're going to check out a bullet, heavy chopper, rocket chopper attack for 6 ER gameplay. All right, guys, let's do this. We've got bullet with shock knuckles and, of course, 4-4. I think this side is actually going to be a little bit more friendlier. So let's go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, and that's how you count to 8 by going 1 at a time. So I don't think there's any need to go shock knuckles yet. And remember, guys, there's no critters this season. That is just absolute bananas, guys. There is no critters this season. How are we doing right now? Looking pretty good. I don't think we've lost any troops yet. We might have to cycle a shock right up top there, get that cannon as we start to branch off here. But you know what? I think we might have to reflare in a moment here. I don't like the positioning Bullet's taking, but remember, guys, with 150 GBE, that is a ton of gunboat energy here. So I think you can really see, you know, the heavy chopper, rocket chopper meta being a thing for 6 ER here. We have yet to lose any of our rocket choppers as we progress forward. We're going to bank our gunboat energy and BART out this bottom ER. I believe that was 3 max barrage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 max artillery, so 3 max barrage. Let's go for the boom cannon up top here. Like, oh, actually, we got to flare it first. There we go. We're going to go for that boom cannon up top here. This is actually looking really, this is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun for 6 ER gameplay. We're going to reflare up top here as we cycle a shock on that doom cannon there. We've just got that one. Oh, my Lanta. So much gunboat energy. So much. We can just BART out the sky shield. What am I doing? The sky shield is down. We're going to flare the engine room now. Perfect timing, guys. And you know what? Yeah, 6 ER is going to be a lot of fun. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments of 6 ER gameplay as we push into 7 ER as we unlock the final engine room. Not much to look forward to, but honestly, some super important stuff if you are looking for that final push and to hold and maintain that global positioning here. We do have 3 multi-nodes, with 2 of them being proto-nodes. That dreaded mine node is back as well, and we do finally have that building health readily available right at the very end of the tech tree. The only BH we have for this season is literally available right at the end of the tech tree there. That 200% GBE will be available as well, with that 150% troop health as well after 7 ER. As for the 3 multi-nodes, the first proto being the Boom Surprise 3, Sky Shield 3, Flotsam Cannon 3, We do have the mine node there, 10 regular mines, 5 boom mines, 5 shock mines, and of course we do have that last multi-proto node with the hot pot 3, boom surprise 3, and that DA3, which I did choose for the sneak peek video here. And as we do actually take a look at a 7ER layout, yeah, this is what I've got for, you know, one of those last day crazy, I'm gonna build a compact dirty and just push. I don't think you're gonna see this exact layout, but anything is possible. This deck layout is absolutely massive here with the 2 ramps, and I decided to go for a crazy compact on the right side here. There is our tech tree and deck layouts. Absolutely insane for Warship Season 32, commanding 4 years in reference to you, Commander, the Boom Beach anniversary, playing Boom Beach for years, and essentially commanding this game and warships for years. Let's do this, guys.
The pirate is in your blood, boy, so you'll have to square with that someday. Now, me, for example, I can let you drown. But I can't bring this ship into Tortuga all by me onesie, savvy?